Welcome to your daily practice. Coming to that nice, comfortable seated position. Resting your hands just on top of your knees. And then I just want you to close down the eyes. Lengthen through the crown of the head up towards the ceiling as you inhale. And then as you exhale, release the shoulders. Just allow any tension in the body to melt away. We'll start to activate that Ujjayi breath. So you slightly constrict the back of the throat and inhale through the nose, keeping that constriction as you exhale. Just allowing that ocean-like sound to soothe you, to help guide you through your practice. Think of this as a flowing movement. Not struggling, not forcing, just allowing. On the next exhale, release the chin down to the chest, lengthening out the back. Allowing gravity to do the work, not forcing or pushing, just allowing. As you exhale, release the left right ear to the right shoulder, lengthening out that left side of the neck. And then I'm right away going to start into those half circles. If you want to pause on either side, if that feels good, to give it more time, just stay there for as long as you need before moving on. Just continuing with these half circles, or if your neck allows and it's comfortable for you, you can start to work the head all the way around. Lengthening out the front. Be really gentle here. It's extremely important for opening up the neck and the shoulders, especially if you spend lots of time driving or on computers, your cell phone. And then on your next exhale, release your chin back down to your chest, bringing your head all the way up to a neutral position. As you inhale, blinking open the eyes, opening up those arms into cactus arms. As you inhale, open the chest, gaze goes up. As you exhale, round the upper back, bring the elbows together. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, open the chest, open the front side of the body, the space that surrounds the heart. And then exhale, move that openness into the back, the upper body. Last time, inhale, open up. Exhale, round the spine, elbows together. Inhaling, coming back to that neutral spine. Right away, we're going to walk onto the hands and knees. Bringing those wrists directly below the shoulders, knees directly below the hips. As you inhale, drop the belly, open the chest for our cat-cows. Exhale, round from the tailbone all the way towards the upper back, looking down at the knees. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round. So really trying to add space into the front and the back side body. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Inhaling, coming back to a neutral spine, just starting to move that upper body in any direction it's asking for. Remembering that our bodies are so intelligent, just allow the body to move you. And then right away, tucking the toes under, sending the hips up into our first down dog, staying here for 3 rounds of breath. Pedaling the feet right and left, lengthening out the hamstrings, rolling the shoulders away from the ears, spreading the fingers nice and wide, evening out the weight in the hands. Breathing deep. Starting to find some stillness in your down dog just for a breath. And then as you exhale, bend deep into the knees, look to the hands, walk the feet forward in between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. 2 more times, just like that. Push into the shins, lengthen the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. On the next inhale, bending deep into the knees, bringing the arms up and overhead. Exhale, right away, hands through heart center, hinge from the hips, fold all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Just holding in high plank here for a moment or two, just to make sure there's good activation. You're pushing yourself away from the mat, your shoulder blades strong, your arms strong, and then either lowering modified, so knees, or you can start to hug the elbows in towards the rib cage, lower halfway. Inhale into up dog or cobra, and then exhale back down dog. Holding here for just one breath. And then exhale, bend into the knees, look to the hands, hop or step forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, coming all the way up to standing. Reaching up, maybe gaze goes up. Exhale, hands to heart center, coming into Tadasana, palms facing forward. One grounding breath. Where you take that left foot, and you're just going to pick up the left foot and step lengthwise on your mat. So you're just going to have your feet about, I'm 5 feet tall, so my feet are going to be about 3 to 4 feet apart. So if you're taller, just widen the feet a little bit more, but making sure that it's not too far apart. So in this posture, wide-legged forward fold, we have a tendency to have the feet too far apart, and then it makes the upper body easier to come down, but you're not necessarily getting that stretch in the right area of the legs. So here we want to make sure that the inside of the feet are parallel to each other, and that you're going to keep a nice flat back coming all the way down. So you're going to keep your hands on your hips, and you're going to start to hinge from the hips, folding all the way forward. So if you only make it halfway and you can already feel that stretch, that's okay, just stay right there. If not, you're just going to start to bring that upper body a little bit lower towards the ground, as long as you're keeping that nice flat back. So from here, if your upper body is coming quite close to the floor, you can bring your hands to the floor and start to walk your hands in line with your feet, bending at the elbows. So you're making a 90-degree bend into the elbows. And here we're just going to breathe here for quite a few breaths. And you'll notice if you breathe deep, the head will get a little bit closer to the ground on every exhale. If you'd like, you can slowly start to walk the hands a little bit farther back. So increasing flexibility in the whole body. The hamstrings, the back of the legs, the hips. Holding here for one more breath. And then on the inhale, slowly you can bring the hands up back halfway, hands to the hips. Take a breath here, allow that blood flow to come back into the head. And then inhaling, coming all the way up to standing. So the alternative for that posture would be seated on the mat with the knees, feet spread wide, and then all you're going to do is walk the hands slowly forward. As you inhale, pivot on that right foot, stepping to the top of the mat, taking it through a flow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Take it through a flow, lowering down. Inhale up into cobra or up dog. And then exhale back down dog. Bringing the knees down to the mat, as wide as the mat, toes touching, going into your child's pose for just a couple breaths. Wiggling those hips, getting the belly right in between the thighs. Melting the chest forward. Forehead comes down to the mat. Take 2 grounding breaths. Just allow the heart rate to come back down. Allow yourself to settle in. And then on the inhale, bringing yourself all the way back up. Bringing those hips down, swinging the feet, coming all the way to lying onto your back. Working into just a gentle, happy baby. Bottom of the feet come up towards the ceiling. Pulling the outer edge of the feet down towards the mat, opening up the hips. Bringing the tailbone back down, bringing the shoulders back down. And then you can gently rock from right to left to get a little bit more of an opening in those hips. And then as you exhale, just hugging those knees back into the center. You can rock from right to left or make circles with the knees around to the right, around to the left. And then just allowing the arms to open, allowing the knees to fall all the way over to the right. Gazes over that left shoulder for a nice gentle supine twist. Closing down the eyes. Breathing nice and deep. And just allow yourself to feel the strength coursing through the body. Maybe just bringing in that sense of acknowledgement and gratitude for your daily practice and how it's gradually making your body stronger. Maybe you realize it, maybe you don't, maybe you feel it, maybe you don't, but just acknowledging that you've shown up for your daily practice this far. Inhaling, those knees come back to center, all the way over to the other side. Gaze is over the right shoulder. One last breath. Inhaling, coming back to center, taking any last movement, modification, before resting in to your final Shavasana, tucking your shoulder blades under one at a time. Palms come to face the ceiling, the feet fall naturally out to the sides. Slightly tuck and humble the chin and lengthen through the crown of the head. And just taking a deep breath together as you inhale. Exhale, let it go out the mouth. Allow the body to soften one more time. Inhale. Exhale, allow it to melt. And just giving yourself permission to be here in this space. On the next inhale, starting to fill the body with energy and with lightness as you reach the arms up and overhead and stretch the toes forward. Inhale nice and deep, and then as you exhale, bring those knees up into the chest, gently rocking from right to left until you eventually make it all the way over onto your right side, using your right arm as a pillow. And as always, taking this opportunity, this moment to thank yourself for coming onto your mat. To Show a sense of gratitude for your daily practice. And then pushing yourself up to a nice comfortable seated position, bringing your hands to heart center. As you inhale, the thumbs up to the third eye, the space in between the eyebrows for right thought. Exhale the thumbs down to the lips for true speech. And then finally back down to the heart for absent compassion. Namaste.